Your EMF is going on.
I smell lilacs.
Do you?
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
What's that?
What? What's the matter?
If you want to touch our hands, Linda, please light it up for yes. You caught that on camera, right, Steve?
You bet.
There's someone out there. I just saw that. So did I.
Told me to get out, and my head started pounding, everything started spinning.
Did you hear that? There's movement behind me.
Something just grabbed my leg.
Please don't touch me.
Did you hear that?
Just before the heater clicked.
Yeah, just before the heater. What, I'm not talking about the heater. I'm kind of
No.
tuning that out now because it happens.
Just before the heater, I heard some of that.
That's what I heard.
Yes. Good.
That was me
Whisper.
twice. I did it twice. Because it almost sounded like it was right. You know that chair that's beside you?
This one?
No, the one between us. That's where it sounded like it was coming from.
The whisper that Tara and I heard very close to us is extremely faint in the audio. But what is interesting is that while we were talking about what we both heard, our recorders did pick up what sounds like a small childlike voice.
Did you hear that?
Just before the heater clicked.
Yeah, just before the heater. What, I'm not talking about the heater. I'm kind of
No.
tuning that out now because it happens.
Just before the heater, I heard some of that.
That's what I heard.
Yes. Good.
That was me
Whisper.
twice. I did it twice.
Just before the heater clicked.
Yeah, just before the heater.
Just before the heater clicked.
Yeah, just before the heater.
Just before the heater clicked.
Yeah, just before the heater. Okay, we're going to head over to the main building. Would you like to come with us? Are you allowed to leave this building? You okay?
Yeah.
Did you hear?
I just heard a whisper.
Right before you did
Yeah.
that, I heard, hey.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say
I thought I
that.
heard, hey, you.
Oh, all I heard
I'm
was
like,
the hey.
I'm on a boat right now,
Hey,
and it's
you. Like
freaking me
that.
out.
That's what I heard.
Both Tara and I were certain we'd heard a whispered voice say, hey, or hey you, but what the audio picked up was what sounds like a breath followed by a male whispering, keep out.
You okay? You okay? You okay?
After having a few interesting experiences in the Van Horn building, we decided to return to the main building and check out some of the other areas of the hotel as well. Our first stop was room 373.
Yeah, the third floor and the second floor are wider, and the fourth floor is
Yeah, we
narrower
thought
because
that.
like the way the building's like built, in order to keep the room sizes the same, it's narrow at the top of the roof, so they had to narrow the hallway so they keep the room sizes the same.
This room sits directly below room 473, where the bride was said to have died of a broken heart. Over the years, hotel staff have received reports of paranormal activity occurring in this room as well.
Is our room, we took us multiple times to get our room unlocked. Is that? It's because we're here. Yeah.
Do that too.
Okay, it is.
They
wow.
bend backwards.
Wow.
Is that weird?
It is 10:55. Oh, well, that just lit up.
Did it?
What?
That just lit up. I was looking down at my watch, and that just lit up. It is 10:55. We're in room 373, directly below our room, and we're going to start investigating in here. Could you touch the green light on the table? Did you guys hear it? Like a static charge?
Yep.
You heard that, eh?
Yep, it's right by my head. Did anybody just move right then?
No, but behind you there was a little fog of light right over there.
Because the shadow kind of went across the table where the, what do you call it is?
Oh, really?
Yep. Not a big one. It was just sort of like a little
Okay.
strange
It was
movement.
me.
Marked.
Well, unfortunately, the camera, what I saw couldn't possibly be on camera, but
What I saw could be.
yeah.
After hearing what sounded like the voice of a young child, we invite him or her to come play with our K2 meter.
We have a toy on the coffee table here. It's got a green light, and it's really fun if you light it up for us. If you want to play a game, all you have to do is touch it, and you can make the lights light up. If you want to play that game, can you come and touch it? Touch the green light. It's not going to hurt you. Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Do you want to play a game with us? How did that just flicker, or was it?
It flickered.
It flickered.
Just the green light flickered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have to get just a little bit closer if you want to get it to really, really light up. Oh my! I got a pressure in my head. Can someone take this? Oh, you're warm. Your hands are warm.
I have 0.2.
Oh.
It's because I had them between my fingers.
Oh.
Yeah, I just had a 0.2. 0.3.
Did someone just do that breath again?
Tara, did you breathe in?
Just now.
No.
Did you hear? You heard it that time, did
I
you?
heard it, but I thought it was Tara. Shifting.
I did move.
No, it wasn't a move. It was a.
Yawning. I'm shivering. Are you alright?
Pain in my head.
Did you just breathe?
Yeah.
You okay?
No, I got a pain in my head.
Where is it?
Right across the front of my head.
What does it feel like?
I don't know, but it doesn't hurt. So it doesn't hurt as much as I'm.
You crying?
Yeah, but I'm not. It's not
It's
because
not
of my
pain?
head. It's not because of my head.
Does anybody want to take the millimeter over to her?
Oh!
What was that?
The fuck?
Did you feel that?
Yeah, and I saw it.
I heard it.
Did you see it?
Could you see it?
Yes. I had the camera right dead and center on it.
Okay, maybe I won't touch that.
You touched me. You didn't touch the millimeter.
Oh,
that was my
you?
hand.
That was your hand?
That was me.
Have you been
And-
rubbing your feet on the carpet at all?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that was
I felt it. I felt a little bit.
Yeah. But that was huge.
What happened on the millimeter? Did it spike?
Yeah, did you?
No,
No?
no.
That feeling's gone now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it was someone?
you cry?
Yeah, I got this pain, this pressure in my head. And then I just got really emotional.
What's the temperature?
Oh, 0.1. Oh, 60.9, sorry.
I'm frozen.
I'm absolutely like,
60. So it's
Yeah.
not, has it gone down?
yeah.
I apologize if it starts to shake on the camera because I'm just so cold.
Because the camera was shooting in night vision, what you couldn't see was the blue snap of electricity that occurred when Nikki and I touched. When this initially happened, I was at a loss for an explanation. Nikki and I had just touched hands minutes earlier and did not create a static shock.
Oh, you're warm.
And you can see for yourselves that we weren't moving around excessively or rubbing our feet on the ground, which is what I used to do as a kid when I wanted to shock my brothers. Because of what occurred here, I did a little more research into static electricity. I have to admit I mistakenly believed that rubber-soled shoes would prevent a static buildup, when quite the opposite is true. In fact, many hospitals are now banning Crocs because given the right conditions, they can build up a charge strong enough to knock out some medical equipment. Now, I'm not too sure if 2 steps across the room would be enough to build up a charge as strong as the one that we felt between us, but it certainly does explain how it can happen.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, and I saw it.
I heard it.
Did you see it?
Could you see it?
Yes.
However, I would like to offer up another hypothesis. Whenever I am asked what it feels like to be touched by a ghost, I have always related it to the feeling you get when you rub a balloon against your head or a wall, and then you move your hand towards it. The static charge that you feel as your hand gets close to the balloon is what spirit energy feels like. Many paranormal investigators have described spirit energy in the same way. It made me wonder if the sudden intense pressure in my head and the overwhelming feelings of sadness that I suddenly felt were being imposed on me by a spirit, and that the energy that built up inside of me was released when Nikki and I touched hands. As soon as the static charge was released, the feelings of intense sadness and the pressure in my head ceased immediately. This is in no way being offered up as evidence of anything, since we can't prove any of it. But as an investigator, I will be adding it to my list of interesting personal experiences. Since Lindsay, Tara, and Nikki are all freezing while I'm feeling warm, Nikki took temperature readings around each one of us.
62.2. It's going down now. 61.8.
What's it like over here?
Oh, it's changed. It's not warm there now.
No.
It was a warm patch of air.
Oh.
62.2. That's weird. 62.2. Oh, 3. 62.3. 5. 62.3.
I feel like you're blessing me.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
I'm just
I
trying
knight
to go.
you.
62.6. 62.7. Oh, it feels warmer.
Oh,
62.8.
I keep on getting these flashes of light. I got one over by Kim, now I got one above Lindsay.
Oh, great.
63.
Oh, could
When we're both getting warm. It's warm right here. I'm not cold at all.
I can't stop shivering.
Put that back there. Oh, it's going up. Which is weird because you'd think it would get cooler near the window.
What is
Did someone say
What? I heard that.
I thought that was you.
I thought that was Tara.
Nope.
That was clear.
Yeah. I don't hear anything, but I heard that.
That was clear. That was like right here.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was Tara.
I was panning around the room. I didn't hear it myself.
You didn't hear that?
No.
What Lindsay, Nikki, and I heard sounded like a female sighing, but during audio review, an EVP was picked up of a woman's voice saying, "Hi."
Which is weird because you'd think it would get cooler near the window.
What is
Did
that?
someone say
After spending well over an hour in room 373, we decide to wrap things up and move on.
So we're going to go upstairs. We hope that you'll come upstairs and join us up there, and maybe you'll feel more comfortable trying to communicate with us. That was my stomach. Did you hear it? It sounded like a helicopter.
I was like, oh, that's not mine.
I'm really hungry. I'm getting hungry.
I'm thirsty.
Okay, so we're going to go upstairs now.
Do you hear that?
What?
I heard creaking. I put my foot down. No, it wasn't like, it was like, I thought that door was open. I was expecting to see it open.
Watch this window pane for the light to manifest before it passes through the window. At approximately 1:30 a.m., we all made our way down to the dining room. Over the years, staff have reported seeing a woman in a long, light-colored hoop dress walking around among the tables. They initially thought that they were seeing the woman who ran the ghost walk, as she dresses in similar attire for the tour. But when they called out to her, she never answered. When later asked, she denied ever being in the dining room on those nights.
At the old front desk.
Night staff also reported that they would set up the tables for the breakfast seating, and then the morning staff would arrive the next day to find that all the place settings had been changed around.
There's 2 doors that separate us and the kitchen.
Ooh, caught something else over here, unless it's a fly.
I just heard someone go,
Yeah, I heard that too. A woman?
it could have been female, I just heard psst.
While Tara panned from one side of the room to the other, 3 things were caught in the video. The first one was a small fog patch of light that appears here. The second is an orb that shoots down from the ceiling and goes behind the lattice. And the third is a faint ball of light that emerges at floor level from here and moves across the floor towards our table.
Ooh, caught something else over here, unless it's a fly.
I just heard someone go, psst.
Yeah, I heard that too. I just saw something right here. Almost like a billow of smoke, but there wasn't any smoke. But then again, my eyes are really starting to go buggy now. What was that? Was that your stomach?
Nope.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it almost sounded like a man clearing
his throat. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Although Tara and I were the only 2 people to hear it, and the sound was not picked up in the audio track, we both described hearing the exact same noise.
Is there a little boy here?
What was that?
I heard that. That was like directly next to me.
Was that anyone's stomach?
It wasn't mine.
No?
Wasn't mine.
I heard it.
It sounded like it came right here.
Like something dropped on the seat or something. Yeah, like that. Like how you just went. That's what I heard.
Like that?
Yeah. I hear like a heavy male voice. Oh my god.
Yeah. What?
There's a shadow over there.
Where?
It crossed that post, that pillar. Unless it was a camera light moving.
Oh, I just saw somebody over there. The far wall. The
Yeah.
far wall. That couldn't have been the camera light.
You
Way
saw
over there by the far wall, beside the door. But in the alcove area where it's shaded.
I saw someone just go.
My ankle's feeling
Does
better.
this flash a red light? No. I saw a red light. Oh, maybe this lights up. It might have been on this board here. Although I don't see any lights on it.
What's that thing there?
What thing? Looks like an electrical box. See, panel.
Okay.
CC.
4 minutes. Ouch.
Okay. Yes, what?
Who are you talking to?
Whoever keeps saying my name, I've heard it like 3 times since we got up away from the table.
Oh,
Unless you're screwing with me and you keep saying it under your breath.
no.
What?
It went all foggy. Right there, watch. Of course it doesn't do it now. Like it's trying to focus on something,
Yeah.
but there's nothing there.
Okay, now that's just Kim.
I heard that.
You heard that?
I heard that. I heard Kim.
Because that was louder than the Kimberly I heard. It was a Kim.
Yeah.
What?
Are you breathing heavily?
I might be because I'm a little freaked out. You know my name. What's your name? There's something going on in my leg. Somebody's touching my leg. Someone is touching. Please stop that. We had many personal experiences while investigating the dining room. Lindsay and myself both experienced having our legs grabbed underneath the table we were all sitting at. My first touch was just a gentle hold on my lower calf, while the second one, which happened a little later, was more forceful. Right after my second leg grab, Lindsay also felt someone grab her ankle and hold on for a short time.
Get off, get off, get off.
You feeling
get
it?
off, get off, get
After
off.
spending a little over an hour in What the was it dining like? room, we decided
someone
to wrap
grabbing my
things up
ankle.
and go back to our room to get some sleep.
I would prefer you not do that.
Once we were all back in our room and in bed, we thought we'd finally be able to shut our eyes and get some sleep. The following clips show the 4 stationary cameras and streamlined audio that were recording in our room. What? One of you guys just whisper?
No.
Did you hear that?
I heard camera or something.
Yeah! Who said that?
Nikki.
Oh.
No, I heard it.
Oh, you
I
heard
didn't
it?
say it. I heard
Oh,
what
I thought
sounded
you...
like camera.
That's exactly what I heard. Except I thought it was karma, but as soon as you said camera, I realized what it was. I thought, why is someone calling my dog? I heard that.
No, it wasn't a female voice.
I don't know, it was a whisper. Before we fell asleep for the night, there were a couple more instances where we thought we could hear voices in our room. It wasn't until I was reviewing the audio and video feed from after we fell asleep that I heard something that caught me by surprise. What you were listening for is someone saying light, followed by a couple of quick shuffled footsteps, almost like a small child running up and coming to a stop. After a few seconds, someone whispers, Sarah. We were all sound asleep and nobody was moving in the room. In February of 2009, Paul Kimball filmed an episode of Ghost Cases at the Algonquin Hotel. During their stay, they captured stationary camera footage of an orb emerging from a wall and traveling across the room towards the window. In one tragic version of the bride's story, it was reported that she had thrown herself from a window after being left at the altar. While we are all sitting in the living room having a break before heading down to investigate the dining room, stationary camera 3 caught some interesting footage. The lower left-hand camera is the only one in night vision mode because we have the living room lights on. Watch the area around the doorknob where an orb emerges and moves across the room, past the armoire, and disappears at the window. I am seated out of camera range in an armchair right beside the tripod. It's interesting to note that the light seems to pause momentarily before proceeding to the window area behind where I am seated. Lindsay, Tara, Nikki, and I had many wonderful experiences during our stay. We hope to return to the area with the whole team in the near future to investigate other local hauntings. Until then, the memories of our experiences and the footage that we captured will remind us of our spirited stay at the beautiful Algonquin Hotel. LWPI would like to thank the Algonquin Hotel and their wonderful staff for their hospitality during our stay. We'd also like to thank their resident ghosts for making it such a memorable weekend.
Okay, there's no room in the elevator. I'll meet you at the bottom. Ooh, little elevator music. La-dee-da-dee. Oh, we gotta push lobby.
Oh, yeah.
They're so gonna... Third floor. Second floor. Lobby.
It took you so long.
Been here a while, have you?